Hey, I'm Fawn with your weekly recap for our study of James. Throughout the first chapter, James called us to ensure that our faith is evident in the way that we live. As we begin chapter 2, he takes that directly into the way we treat people from all walks of life, the central message revolving around favoritism and partiality. James boldly teaches us that showing favoritism is not just a minor flaw, but a sin that violates God's royal law of loving our neighbors as ourselves. We also learn that James pulls from the teachings of the Beatitudes found in Matthew 5, where Jesus gave the famous Sermon on the Mount, and he teaches us what it means to live the blessed life. It really levels the playing field and further reinforces that there is no accomplishment or status that earns us a better seat at God's table. With this in mind, Tabitha invited us to reflect on how we view and treat people, regardless of their outward appearance or social status, perhaps even especially those who look, think, and live differently than we do. We must ask ourselves this: am I truly seeing others as fellow image bearers of God, or am I letting my bias and preference dictate my actions? This applies to both our face-to-face interactions as well as those on the other side of the keyboard. To live out our faith well, we must acknowledge that we're broken and messy, and God's impartial love and grace for us is a framework for how we are to share His love with the world around us.